This week, we are celebrating National Surgical Technologist Week, and a surgical technologist or a scrub tech plays a very important role within our surgical team, and they have a critical part in ensuring safe patient outcomes. But do you know where their role originated? How did we get the role of a scrub tech? As we look back in time, the role of the surgical technologist actually emerged through the chaos of wartime. During World War I and World War II, the U.S. military faced an overwhelming need for surgical support on the front lines and aboard combat ships. At the time, female nurses were restricted to working in medical stations away from direct combat, and they were not allowed in field hospitals or aboard naval vessels. This left surgeons without the support that they desperately needed in high-pressure battlefield conditions. To solve this problem, the military began training male medics to assist surgeons directly in the operating room. These men were given a new title: operating room technicians. They became essential members of military medical units working in MASH units, field hospitals, and aboard ships where they provided hands-on support that saved countless lives. These early ORTs, or operating room technicians, were the very first iteration of what we now know as surgical technologists. When the wars ended, the skills these men had developed did not disappear. In the 1950s, hospitals across the United States faced a severe nursing shortage, especially in the operating room. Many turned to these highly trained former military ORTs to fill the gap. It wasn't necessarily easy to transition from battlefield medicine to civilian hospitals, but their experience proved invaluable. These men brought discipline, precision, and advanced surgical skills to the civilian OR, setting a new standard for surgical support. Their presence helped to shape the early expectations and responsibilities of the role, and over time, it became clear that a more formalized path for this profession was needed. So the next major milestone came in 1969, when the Association of Surgical Technologists, or AST, was officially founded. This was made possible through the support of key organizations including the American College of Surgeons, AORN, and the American Hospital Association. And obviously, this was pivotal in the profession's history. The outdated term operating room technician was officially retired and replaced with surgical technologist, giving the role a stronger identity and a professional recognition. Just a few years later, in 1973, formal certification programs began appearing in hospitals and universities, creating a structured pathway for individuals entering the field. So what started as on-the-job training for military medics has transformed into a respected professional career. And these surgical techs that we have working with us in our operating rooms today are the guardians of sterility. They ensure every instrument and every surface remains free from contamination. They are the masters of our instrumentation, and they really do know our surgical tools inside and out. So I think this week it's important that we look back at the history and see how we even got the role of scrub techs in the first place, but that we also take the time to recognize their contributions and celebrate them for the role that they fill in our ORs and for the hard work and effort that they put in each and every day. So to all of the surgical techs who are watching this, happy Scrub Tech Week. You deserve the celebration and the recognition that you are receiving this week, but also throughout the year as well.